Now, Breezy, talk a little bit for those who may not know about the history of the lights. How did they get started?
When I was little, about 1986, I asked Mom and Dad for a few lights because I saw them on other houses, and they had this different vision, I think, and then each year they started adding lights, and it grew to be over 3 or 4 million lights on their home. And eventually the neighbors did not like that and took us to court, which we were very sad about because the court ruled in their favor, but it actually turned out to be a little bit better because Disney contacted us and contacted Dad and wanted them here, and this way millions of people get to experience them.
Right, and now when Jennings first set up the lights, were you expecting them to be like to set up so many lights on the house?
Never. We took so many. We had to glean from all the Walmarts around the area. Sam Walton was in Bentonville. He went in his truck to his Bentonville Walmart, and there were no lights. He said, "Give that man the name of our light person, so there'll be lights in my stores and lights when I want them."
When Disney called and asked you to bring the lights here, y'all packed the lights up and you brought them here, and there's all these little hidden. A lot of these are the original displays, right, from the house.
Yes, lots of them are. The globe was behind our house that you can actually see it miles away because it stood above the house. The tree behind us was on top of the kitchen on the actual house, and the carousels that you see were at the end of the driveway. The canopy lined the circle driveway, so there's a lot of original, authentic parts here.
And I have a great history because I actually got to see the lights in Little Rock as a kid because I grew up not too far from there. So always coming here every year and seeing this is always a great thing to see them again. Now, many people may or may not know, this past year Jennings did pass away, and Disney set up a couple of great tributes. What were they?
We really didn't know until we got here, but there is a single white angel in the midst of the rest of the angels. And once you see it, it completely pops out and glows differently. And in my opinion, this year it is brighter than it ever has been. And that just lets me know that his spirit is here.
Right, and you also set up back home in Little Rock a special 5K called Light Up the Night 5K. Talk a little bit about that event for people at home.
When Dad passed, I wanted to keep his legacy alive where he liked to give back to people, and the community wanted to be involved in something. So what better mixture would have been to do a 5K where people could actually be active, which is something that would have helped him if he could have been active in his life with his heart condition. And we gave back. We donated to a few nonprofit organizations, and that way everybody got to do what he helped so many others do, and we just came together. It was awesome.
What's your favorite display here? Every year you come here, what's your favorite thing to see?
Mine are the angels, always the angels. That was my favorite, and I'm so glad they put that big white one up there for him. I know he's tickled pink about it, or tickled white maybe.
Every year my favorite part changes. To me, the brightness this year has got to be my favorite.
Well, thank you all so much for stopping by and talking to us. We really appreciate it and hope you enjoy the rest of your holidays here.